Hi, my name is Joseph Delworth, and I'd like to talk to you today about why I think ethics is an important value for both individuals and businesses to utilize throughout their practices. First, I'd like to talk about what I believe ethics is in general. I think ethics is a general sense of what is right and wrong, and I think it gives us values by which to live our lives. I think implementing ethics into a business setting is so important because it can improve your reputation to your customers and other businesses, localized or national. I think that it can drastically improve decision making. I think it increases incentive for a higher level of workers because when you are a higher level worker, you will be sought out by multiple companies, and the company by which you want to keep or stay would be based on how good their work environment is and how amenable that is to creativity and growth. I think businesses with higher level of ethics drastically reduce risk. I think unethical practices make certain liabilities more amenable to the workplace and can drastically ruin businesses. So now I'd like to talk about a situation that I think really highlights why ethics are so important in the workplace. So in this situation, you have an employee that is working for a company, and the manager of this company is asking this employee to write a script for a program that would intentionally mislead shareholders of said company. So why would a manager do this? Well, if you are a shareholder of this company and you are investing based off of false values, you might be more inclined to invest more because you think the company is doing well. That would be good for the business, obviously, because they would have more cash to work with on hand. Now, this is very, very dangerous because, first of all, when a business is operating off of cash that they should not have had in the first place, they often misplace those funds or misuse those funds and do not end up generating more cash flow. You see this with things like a Ponzi scheme. Now, I think this situation is important because this employee is given two options. Okay, he can either write that program, and that will give shareholders false information, or he can decline to write the program, and he will be fired. Now, this is a perfect case of an ethical dilemma because you are in a situation where you have two choices, and that is either right or wrong. This situation is unique because not only is the programmer putting their shareholders at risk, but they're putting themselves and their reputation at risk. If they were to go through with this, as the manager wants them to, they could significantly limit their chances of acquiring work at a future company if this is open to the public. Now, I think the programmer should deny these requests to write this misleading program to the shareholders, and I believe they should immediately, upon leaving this meeting with the manager, contact the highest level member of the company, contact the human resources department, and let them know what has just occurred. Now, if this is a good company, not only will they fire that manager, but they will contact the shareholders, they will contact the people in the company, and they will reward that person, the programmer, who came forward. Because if you are a good business, you want to incentivize good ethical behavior and disincentivize unethical behavior.